Alright, so for the ZL1 spoiler install, this is our stock spoiler. Right here. You're just going to take this off and put it on the ZL1 spoiler. You're going to see what it look like. For the install though, pretty simple. These are the tools that we're going to use. Flathead screwdriver, glue gun, some epoxy for the winglets on it. We got some fishing line. We got a 5mm hex. And then you're going to have a ratchet. And you're going to use a 10mm socket. And just some regular tools like some bits, some drill bits and stuff like that, just in case you need them. Alright, for the next part, so basically you're going to take your flathead screwdriver, or you can use like a prying tool. I don't have one of those, so I'm going to use the flathead. So the first part you want to do is you want to get up under here, and this piece pretty much pops off just like that. Put that to the side, and then you have these seven like grommets. To me, it seems to be easier to just get up under it, pull it out without doing that hard way. Get up under it. And this comes down. And you have all your pieces. This one is. Why this one is giving me a tough time, but let's get it out. Just golly. Alright, so we got those off, these pieces, good to go. Now you have these two grommets here, take these off, these come off just like this. Easy style. Now for this part you're going to get your ratchet with your 10mm socket. You gotta loosen these bolts, all four of these. So let's get to it. So we're just gonna take this part. So what you want to do is, because you don't want the screw to fall down. So when you're doing it, you can loosen it up, and then you're just gonna tilt this down so it comes out, so it don't fall in there. Because if it falls in there, then it's gonna be rattling and stuff like that. You don't want that. Alright, so we got these four bolts off. Now there's two in the middle. You can come up. There's two bolts underneath here that we had to, same thing, unscrew those, take those out, and then you can start moving this stock piece off. Alright, so after you get all the bolts off, this is still pretty on there, like pretty good with the adhesive or whatever. So just get you some fishing line and run the fishing line under here. And you're gonna try to like get it up. Just gonna put it under here. side up. You really gotta get that line through there. What we're doing is I'm like kind of creating a double layer. Get that line up in there. Alright, so we got the wing off. Use your line. Get up under there. It's pretty hard. Now the next part is you're gonna take your glue gun. You're gonna take your glue gun and you see this adhesive. You just want to get all this adhesive, this tape up as best as possible. Then you're gonna take your glue gun, wipe it down before we start installing the ZL1 wing. Alright, boom. So for this part, we're gonna put the bolts in the holders for the wing. So go ahead and get this part. These pretty much fit right in to the part. You're gonna get one long bolt with a screw. Put this in the back part. The back is the bigger part than the smaller front part. So you put a longer one there, and then you're gonna put this coming through. You get a short screw, short pole. Put it in there, just like that. Boom. You're gonna do that. You do that for this side too. These just fit right in. Boom. Put the longer side in to the back part. The back part is bigger than the front. Get the short one, throw the short in there, just like that. Boom. And then you have this middle piece, same thing, fits perfectly in there. Just put it in. And then you have one long screw, one long sleeve. Put it in there just like that. And now, whoa, it's funny. Now you have these in there. We're gonna connect it actually to the wing. Boom. Now we're just gonna put these pieces on, connect them all, and you get your 5mm heads, screw it on. So you'll know when the sides match up. Alright, boom. So we got all three on here. We're just gonna test fit it, make sure it fits good. So all the spots. Alright. Looks good. This is good. Next, so we're gonna take it off, put some adhesive on the bottom of it, just like it was on the other one, but put some adhesive on it, and we're gonna bolt it up. And then once we bolt it up, the next thing is just putting the sides on here, and we're done. All right, so we had to put the adhesive on the bottom of these. Now we're good to go. Place it on there. Just be real careful since the adhesive is there. So I'll place this on here. Secure it. Like that. Everything fits right. Good. And the next step is, you got it on there. And next we're just gonna put the bolts back on. After that, on the sides. Alright, so for these top two, it's easier. You just use your hand at first, screw it in. I'm going to the furthest one. Screw it in nice. And then you take your ratchet. Cause that top one is definitely harder to get out. Take that top one, get up in there, and you're able to you'll be able to tighten it up with the ratchet a little bit. Pretty good. And let's get that bottom one in. Same thing, you can probably just get in here with your hand, tighten it up. Just get the ratchet. Those pretty good. Boom. Good. Get those in. Release the stove on. Grommets back on. One, two. Now you're good, bro. When you get that done, and you can just attach this back on there. This has like a little spot for this little cable. Go there. Put that back on there. Make sure your this escape flat just fits through that hole. Slip through like that. Boom, boom. Everything's fitting. Now you can just just putting these pins back in. You're good to go. Last one. And then put your piece back on there. It's up here. Snaps on. Boom. You good. You got the wing on there. Now you just got 2 more pieces to put on. You got these side winglets. And then we're finished. So this ended up being the final product of the wing, the spoiler. Hold on. Looks pretty good with the winglets on the side. Everything looks good.